Welcome to Shallpack. Let me give you a tour to Shallpack. This is our fabrication department for components. Over 90% of the mechanical components are fabricated by ourselves in Shallpack. This is the CNC center area. The Mazak CNC is the latest model bought in 2016 with the financial support from the government due to our R&D development achievement. You can check components here with the drawings. This CNC center is accurate for some highly required components. Another CNC center for some big components, such as the turn plates. Another 2 CNCs for small components. This area is for some routing machines. Shallpack insists in having our own workers to fabricate the components to guarantee the accuracy of the labelers, though the label cost is increasing by 10% each year. And that part is our QC center. All the fabricated components will be checked and qualified in this QC center. When the parts are checked based on the drawing, it will be sent to the warehouse. Whereas the unqualified parts will be returned to be modified until it is qualified again by the QC manager. Some other machines. Bending machine and cutting machine. Some raw material, stainless steel plates. This is the area to stock some small metal materials. And the welding room. We weld and polish by ourselves too. This is the warehouse where the qualified components are stocked. When there is an order for labelers, all the components will be taken from the warehouse for assembly. To make sure all the components in the labelers are checked and qualified, and thus the labeler will be running stably for a long time. When there are some urgent orders for some standard components, we will be able to reply in a short time. And this is the assembly part. You can see the machines are semi-finished. There are tables with the components being assembled. And for each order, there is an area for the assembly. These are for rotary machines. And opposite the assembly area is the commissioning area. Before delivery, all the machines will be tested and will be running in the factory to make sure that it's stable and all the components in the labelers match with the label and bottle samples provided by the customer. This is a rotary OPP labeler for Thailand market. SG300 with 12 heads. Its maximum stable labeling speed is 20,000 bottles per hour, but it consumes only 11 kilowatts. It is energy efficient. For the infeed, the traditional nylon screw has been replaced by stainless steel star wheel. 6 mm thickness, well polished. First of all, it does not get worn or damaged in 10 or 5 years' time, so you don't need to change it at all, unlike for nylon screw. Secondly, it's well polished, so it does not produce any scratches at all on the bottles. And you can also see that there are no 2 extra supports as there are for many other labelers in the market. There is only one main support in the center, so and there is a motor on the top, so you don't need to unlock first and adjust and lock manually when you need to adjust the height of the template for different bottle designs. You just need to control the height on the HMI, and automatically the motor will adjust the height for the template for you, and when it's finished, you don't need to touch it at all. So it will save you time, and it's very efficient. This is the screw tank. Shallpack labeler screw tank is not welded. It is made by a solid drill column to avoid the deformation in the welding part, so as to make sure the temperature in the tank is stable. This is the glue roller to apply glue to the labels. The distance between the glue roller to the glue tank is very short to prevent glue from cooling. Our labeler consumes less glue. The glue volume will be enough to stick the labels. You can see that it's net shape. It's slightly sticky, but not too much. It takes about 4 hours to fabricate the roller in the CNC. The anti-deviation device for labels. Make sure the label is horizontal before it's being cut. This is the label drum. The cutting device. And beside it on the left, there is only one dynamic knife. 2 dynamic knives in the labelers for this speed in the market. And only one dynamic knife means that the management cost and the stocking cost will be reduced. The advantage of Shallpack dynamic knife is that the 4 edges of the knife can be used instead of only one. One dynamic knife means 4 dynamic knives. Our structure is quite simple and it's easy to operate. You can check the gears below. It's very simple, and so it's easy to operate and easy to maintain. Machines will be tested before delivery. This area is for sticker linear labeling machines. And this Shallpack is selling about 100 sets of sticker linear machines per year. Is to assemble linear sticker labeling machines. Some standard parts, such as labeling stations, are already made. It will only take about 2 weeks for Shallpack to deliver a standard linear sticker labeling machine. And this area is also for commissioning. Thanks for watching. Before delivery. Hope to see you in Shallpack one day.